What's up, YouTube? This is Wawa Echo. My name is Zach, and we are here for the Smackdown Survey for November 28th, 2017. This was a really good Smackdown in my opinion, even though the ups start dominating the show, and there are a few low points during the show. But I enjoyed a lot of it from a lot of different perspectives, and you'll kind of see a little bit where I'm coming from in a lot of the matches. But also, I want to say that this episode of SmackDown made me really appreciate what wrestlers do as far as trying to entertain us. Because, we'll get into some of the matches, but there were a lot of like really hard hits tonight, and just a lot of things that I saw that was like, wow, like this is legit. And honestly, like wrestling doesn't make me say that very often, even though I know everyone that steps in the ring does something like they put their bodies on the line. But like tonight was pretty good. But let's go ahead and get into it. The first segment, yet again, was Shane McMahon out there, and he was talking about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And then Daniel Bryan comes out and he explains why he hasn't fired either one of them, and so on. And I want to make 2 points. First off, who is Kevy Owens? Because that's something that Shane McMahon said in reference to Kevin Owens. His name is Kevin Owens, not Kevy Owens. He stuttered a lot, actually. And the second point is, Daniel Bryan knows what he's talking about. I really enjoyed his promo and everything. And I'm a big Daniel Bryan fan. So to see all of the crowd be behind him and doing the yes chants, like I was like, that's awesome. And they were chanting his name and everything. And so overall, though, I'm going to give the segment a down simply because I felt like it's a repeat of everything that we keep seeing. I mean, they do the video package at the beginning. Why do we need a whole promo about the same exact thing? I just don't understand it. It wastes my time. It wastes the time of the audience and the viewers. And so I'm giving it a down. I just didn't like it very much. But then we have a segment between Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. And I know a couple weeks ago, Parker gave an up to the fact that Kurt Angle was a good general manager because he's standing up and he's being authoritative and doing what he's supposed to. Well, I'm going to give an up to this one because that's exactly what Daniel Bryan did. And I really enjoyed it this time. Standing up against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and the things that he said, it was very good. I enjoyed that segment a lot. Then the first match we have that I can remember, it seems weird that there were two segments before, or two promos before a match, but I believe the first match was the New Day versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and this match was good, as of course everyone expected to be. I really love this match. This is one of the matches I was talking about where it made me really respect the wrestlers because there were so many stiff-looking like shots. Like Xavier Woods like did a twisting forearm to Chad Gable, and it looked sick. He also delivered a missile drop kick off the top rope to Gable, and that looked awesome as well. And then there was another time where Gable kneed Xavier in the head. Shelton Benjamin kicked Xavier in the face, and it just like all of it was just wow. So many reversals, so many high flying moves. Really, a match that kept you interested. And of course, New Day obviously pulled off the victory. And so I'm going to give this match an up because I really enjoyed it. And then we have another tag team match that follows, featuring the Bludgeon Brothers taking on the Hype Bros. I don't know what to say about this match because obviously there was no like entertainment in it. There was no like very little hype as opposed to the name of the Hype Bros. And I can't really explain it. I didn't really enjoy it, but like I'm gonna give the segment an up because I also didn't hate it. Like I feel like the Bludgeon Brothers should be as dominating as they are, especially to if it was gonna lead to the Hype Bros. What's gonna happen in just a second, and I'm talking about in just a second. But like I know where it's going, and I feel like they shouldn't be as dominating, but at the same time, like they should look like tough competition. And the Hype Bros, I don't really care about either one of them. The fact that they split up doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me enjoyable. Like I just don't like either one. I don't like them as a tag team, and I don't like either one of them individually. And that's just because there's like nothing to get around, like nothing to get behind. And so um, it's ironic, as much as I talk down about this, I'm still going to give everything, the match and the split up and up, because I do believe it'll further storylines. I believe that it's good booking. You should have the Bludgeon Brothers come out and destroy both of them if one's gonna turn on the other. And it was the right call to make Mojo the bad guy here. So I mean, all in all, one point I want to make though is, how many times did Mojo Rawley say "huh, huh, huh," or "you hear me"? It was ridiculous. So I would give a down to every time he said it, but I don't really care to go back and watch it and give that many downs. But this segment gets an up. Next we have AJ Styles versus the Singh brothers in the handicap match. And before the match even started, Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers, or the Singh brothers, yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of weird that Hype brothers, Singh bros. Anyway, uh, Singh brothers and Jinder Mahal attacked AJ Styles and like pretty much killed him. And I'm telling you, it was a nasty looking shot to the ribs when Jinder threw him into the ring post. Um, but I thought this match was okay. Like, it was pretty good just because it has AJ Styles. AJ Styles can make a broom look good. Um, and so he made the Singh brothers look like it was possible for them to win, even though it's obviously impossible. But like, I mean, they were obviously attacking constantly 2-on-1. Even though in most handicap matches it's supposed to be like a tag team versus one. But anyway, the numbers game did not affect AJ Styles because he pulled out the victory, and a fantastic ending as well, as one of the Singh brothers was laying on the mat and he had the other one like in the position for the Styles Clash on the second rope, on the second turnbuckle, and he did the Styles Clash onto the other Singh brother. And so that, I was like, wow, that's a lot to be pretty risky, to be honest. But that's what the Singh Bros. Let me tell you, man. And then the way one of them took that Colossus at the end, Jinder Mahal, beat up the Singh brothers and gave one of them the Colossus, turned him inside out. Looked awful. I mean, it looked great, but like it looked like it really hurt. But that's what the Singh brothers do. They literally like would kill themselves to make their opponents look good. And so altogether, I'm gonna give this match an up. Next we have the Riot Squad versus Natalya, Charlotte, and Naomi, or should I say, just Charlotte and Naomi. Natalya, as predictable as it is, left her teammates to face the Riot Squad on their own, and uh, the match wasn't interesting. The match was not exciting at all, and I feel like two out of the three of the Riot Squad are still very amateur. Like, they're not terrible, but they need a lot of work, and so I'm interested to see where this goes. I still feel like it's a copy of what Raw is doing with Absolution, but I feel like they're doing Absolution better than they are the Riot Squad. That's just my honest opinion, and I mean, you shouldn't have both of them being the exact same, and they don't, um, because the Riot Squad obviously was not so dominating like Absolution is, but at the same time, if you're gonna have the Riot Squad, if you're gonna build the Riot Squad up as what they're doing and being dominating, this was not a good way of doing it, because Charlotte basically almost like defeated them by herself. Um, and I know that makes Charlotte look strong, but still yet. Altogether, didn't really enjoy the match, so this is getting a down. Uh, Next, we have an episode of Fashion Files. What is up with this? Like, I thought the Bludgeon Brothers were like officially revealed as like the attackers, but is there another one? Like, we're playing Saul, and the Jigsaw came up on the screen or whatever, and they had to beat up their stick horse or whatever, to get the key, and effectively WWE committed murder to the Ascension by letting poisonous gas suffocate them. That's pretty bad on WWE's part. I mean, I know it's kayfabe killing, but like, it's killing. Are we gonna see them again? and that's just kind of crazy. But this segment was just a copy of Saul, and I didn't really like it. I mean, at parts it was funny, but like, where is this going? It has to go somewhere for me to really be invested, and I'm not really invested. So this gets it down as well. And then in our main event, we saw Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton in a no disqualification match, and these two are really good in ring, really good as characters. Even though obviously Orton does better at being a heel, however this match was really good. It didn't really need that face heel dynamic. It just was two people going face to face in a competition. And at one point, this is another reason why I respect wrestlers. At one point, Randy Orton did his little backdrop to Kevin Owens onto the announce table, and Kevin Owens' head was like just a few inches away from their iPad or whatever it is. Like that would have hurt. The corner of it, like going into the back of Kevin Owens' head, and so, and I'm sure he landed on another one. I don't know. Either way, we know Kevin Owens takes bumps like crazy, and Randy Orton's not afraid. Sometimes not afraid to. Sometimes he phones it in, but this one was really good. I enjoyed this match, and of course, it was predictable that Sami Zayn was still going to get involved in the match, even though he was banned from ringside, because they technically weren't ringside whenever he got involved. Predictable. That's what they're going to say next week. It, that I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad decision, but it was very predictable. Uh, Kevin Owens pulled off the victory, and that's also interesting because as much as Daniel Bryan wants to punish Owens and Zayn, they keep coming out on top. Or the last week they lost to New Day, sure, yeah, but like they're still I don't know how to put it. They're still being like acting superior. They're still showing themselves as superior to other people, and so I'm really interested to see where this goes because I really like this duo of Owens and Zayn, and I've always liked Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn, I've always kind of liked, but like wasn't so involved in his character. But now that he's a heel and he's with Owens, I'm absolutely invested, and I'm excited to see where this goes. This match gets an up, and that leaves us with more ups than downs, and it is 5-3. So, but overall, I really enjoyed this SmackDown. I really enjoyed watching it. I hope to enjoy watching the next week's SmackDown. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming up pretty soon. But if you like this video, hit the like button. If I missed something, or if you agree or disagree on something, then let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed for some reason, please do that. We really enjoy doing these videos. We enjoy everything that we do on this channel. So please subscribe, stay up to date with our content, and there's a button where you can be alerted, either email or on your YouTube page when we upload. So do that as well. But this is SmackDown, November 28, 2017, and I am out of here. Peace.